Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all of you are doing good. Um, in today's video, we will analyze Bank Nifty and I will also show you a simplest of the simplest technique where you can take an entry and create a credit spread or a debit spread according to your preference and your risk appetite. So before we get started, let's look at our performance this week. I have been posting my weekly performance on this community tab. As you can see, this was Friday, where we have lost about 598. And then this was the day before that. This was Wednesday. This was on Tuesday. And this was on Monday. Okay, so our consistency has been growing and we are able to take good trades. And believe me, on Friday, when I lost about 568 rupees, it's because my 2022 stop losses were hit, but still I was able to come out in profits. My initial loss was much bigger, but following simple rules and simple techniques, I was able to get out of that. Net week is positive for us. Similar is the case for the previous week. If you can see, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, there was 4 days in the week, and the previous week. So you can see the results for yourself, how you can consistently make income out of the market. Okay, so let's get on to the topic today. And the topic is, we are going to first analyze Bank Nifty on multiple time frame. Bank Nifty is my favorite index which I trade on a daily basis, tick by tick. So I'm just showing this analysis on this because I'm comfortable, but this kind of pattern or setup can be applied to any market, any time frame. You can use this setup, but today's entry and exit strategy is only applicable for Bank Nifty and Nifty because we are talking about a particular time frame, and this market is about from 9:15 to 3:30. So for that we have to choose a different time frame. So this will be applicable as per the, if you're trading a market which is like open 24 hours, or if it is open 12 hours, so then it might change. So you need to increase the time frame. So first let's analyze the market on a monthly time frame. So Bank Nifty has actually broken the previous month's low. As you can see, the previous month's low was about 36950. You can see it here when I put my cursor on this, 36950, and current month's low is about 36025, 36,000. Okay, so there is a complete engulfing which happened, but still we have 3 more days to go, and then we can see how it closes for this month. Okay, so if there is any bounce back and if it closes just above the previous month's low, then there is a high chance that it can continue in the bullish trend. Otherwise, we will see some kind of consolidation for the market, because you can see there is a particular let me draw a rectangle. As you can see, this is one zone for you where the market has entered. Okay, so this has been a zone. You can extend it further and you can go to the left and see how it has been in the past. Okay, so this is a zone now where the market has dipped into, and let's see if it can dip into further into this zone and take a support at this level, or it can take support from this level also. Depends how the support comes in. As if now I see the volume of this red candle is not that big compared to the previous green candles what we have. So this is one sign of relief for us. So now let's look at this on a lower time frame, that is on a weekly chart. Weekly chart, super trend is gone, week has closed below the super trend, and volume is also high, and RSI is about 47. So there is a full range of support available for you at this level where it has dropped. Okay, so expect the market to consolidate in this zone for some time, maybe a week or two. Let's see how it goes. But yes, it is definitely in a downtrend, or we can say we can deploy mostly downtrend or a sideways strategy. Let's look at this on a daily time frame. Daily time frame, it is absolutely standing at a level where you have 35,300 as your 200 moving average. So what we can expect on Monday is that either market can open directly at this level, maybe at this level. This can be the level where it can open, or it can open, drop, and then retrace back. Anything can happen. Or it can open below and come back to this level. If it closes above the 200 period moving average, then we have to wait for one more day where we can actually see if any green candle forms from that level. Okay, so now coming to our second topic, which is how do we take an entry on a intraday basis? What is the right time for us to deploy a credit spread or debit spread? Without having a stop loss, if you want to trade with strategies in option, what is the best point to enter? So I'll tell you a simple technique today. Go to Banknifty chart. Okay, as soon as the market opens, watch the first 15 minutes. Okay, our strategy is pretty simple. I will hide almost, let me keep these things, but I will just hide super trend so that you don't get confused, or let's keep the super trend also so that you can get a confirmation. So first 15 minutes is the most critical point for you, and any market who wants to make a momentum, first 15 minutes it will definitely show that, and it will continue during the day. So what we need to identify? We need to identify a simple thing that first we need to mark the first 15-minute candle. Okay, mark the high and mark the low. Okay, so wait for this, and whenever this low is broken, okay, whether low is broken or the high is broken of the first 15 minutes candle, initiate your credit spread. Okay, when I say credit spread, you have to sell a 37,200 call and buy a 37,400 call. So this will be your spread. You can do a 300 point spread or a 500 point spread. 300 is the most suitable for Bank Nifty. So do a 300 point spread, and if at all market reverses, and assume that it breaks the low first and then very next candle it breaks the high, then you exit that trade without not much of a loss, because one leg will be in loss and one leg will be in profit. If it doesn't do that and it continues to fall, then hold on till 230 and exit the trade with maximum profit. I hope the rules are very clear. First 15 minutes, if the price crosses the first 15 minutes high, you are going to take a put spread. Either you sell a lower put and buy another lower strike, or if it breaks the low, sell a call and buy another call. You can do debit spreads also. You can just buy a put and sell a put, or buy a call and sell a call, depending upon how you want to do. But the advantage of doing a credit spread is that if the market say doesn't cross this high and it doesn't go further low also, and it stays in this range bound market, even then you will make money in credit spread. So that is the reason. It is a simple rule. First 15 minutes, let the market play, mark the high, mark the low. If the low is broken, create a spread and continue to get the profit like this. Okay, and if you want to test this, back test this, then you can do one thing. You can go back and see for every day. You will find an entry here. You see this particular thing, 15 minutes it has broken the low first and the broken the high. So this day you're not going to make money. Then coming to this day high was broken. Here you have definitely would have made the money if you have stayed till the 2:30 period. Even then you would have gained some theta decay also on this. Okay, you can backtest this on as many number of days you want. See, this is a first minute high and first minute low. Here you would have definitely made good money because it is a trending day. Here again, see, this is a 15 minute, then initiate a put spread. You could have easily made money. Simple rules, guys. Not much of a loss you will have if you do a one lot credit spreads of selling a call and buying a call with 300 point difference. You will be easily able to capture this market and follow this simple rules and exit if it breaks this high. As simple as it. Whenever you're in a short trade, if it breaks this high, then you exit the trade. If you're in a long trade, if it breaks this low, you exit the trade. The candle has to close below this. Because we are doing a credit spread, it allows us flexibility without getting into panic that if the candle closes below this, only you exit the trade. So I hope it is very simple for you to understand. Do not complicate this system much. Just mark high and low of first 15 minutes candle and do this. You can do this on even any stock, but in stocks I would say that there is an issue with the liquidity, so you do this only on indexes. In stocks you can definitely go short if 15 minutes is broken with a stop loss above the high. So basis the stop loss, you have to decide your quantity. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you like this setup, and I'm sure you can go back test this setup anywhere, any chart, and see, especially in Indian market, all the stocks, you can definitely see 15 minutes would have given you really good amount of confidence, and you will definitely gain. And do not get disappointed if one day or 2 day your stop losses get hit. See, always understand this logic that even if a stop loss gets hit 10 to 15 times, you have decided that you are going to lose only X amount. So if your fixed risk is already defined, then you can take big profits because rewards are already bigger, because you're just losing that particular one candle, but you're gaining multiple candles. So there's a big reward. Risk to reward is already taken care in this strategy. So please do follow this rule and try to take entries in your stock. You will be amazed to see the results, because those results have been really good for me. And thank you so much for watching, and please do share, subscribe and comment on this channel if you want to get more videos like this which will help you to improve your trading. Have a good day.